What's up, guys? I got the keys here. So today the subject is going to be consistency because this is something I need to tell myself. And me telling you is also telling myself. Okay. So today I'm just going to speak on the word consistency because I have a super big problem with consistency. Um, and ultimately, I really do think I'm just scared of, um, what's going to happen if I become popular or so-called famous. I don't want to be famous, but I know that that's something that may come along with this journey. And so, yeah, I just wanted to remind you guys to stay consistent on your path, and whatever you're doing, keep doing it with a persistence. And, for me, that would be at least making a video. I really want to start at least getting them out once a day, right? At some point, and that should really start tomorrow. But I'm doing my best, and I'm learning as I go. I'm not perfect either, um, and ultimately, I know that in time, I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna know exactly where I need to be and what I need to do, and consistency is a huge key in you becoming your most successful self, because if you're not consistent on something, then the people that are watching you or listening to you or buying your products or whatever, right, then they lose track of where you are. So like for me with videos, if I don't post for a couple days, my channel gets lost in the algorithm, right? So it's best if I can at least post 3 videos a week, right? That keeps me in the algorithm and getting to people's feeds and, attracting those people to my videos, right? Whoever may need them. And I am truly speaking to my future self right now because I've had such a big problem with this, especially like when I get sick and stuff. And, um, ultimately, I know that getting sick is also a part of my own mind. Um, and I am learning how to handle those things. But like, for instance, I've had a sinus infection for like the past 3 weeks, and it's been the most annoying thing in the world. Um, Ultimately, I see it as, it's something being released and something I'm healing within myself, not just physically, but spiritually. And it's been hard for me to make videos, and that shouldn't be an excuse, right? But, when you feel like shit, it's hard to do things. And I don't want to bring any bad vibes to anybody either. So if I'm not in a good vibration, I don't want to be on here. Um, and that's not to say that, I'll never be on here to, expose my own life problems, because everybody has shit they go through, guys. And as I've said before, I'm not a perfect human being, right? Like, there's things that I fuck up on, but I learn from them. And so every fuck up is really just pushing me forward to my better self, right? Um, but being consistent is such a huge key because, like I said, you're staying on top of your game, right? Because it's like, for instance, if you listen to music and these people drop songs, but then you don't hear any songs from them for the next 3 to 4 years, then you're like, where did they go? What happened, right? And in a way that can build, like you wonder what happened. But also, the more consistent you are with something, the easier it is for people to find your stuff, right? And ultimately, this is just something I'm slowly learning, and I know that I'm getting better at making these videos, and I'm getting, um, ultimately, I know that I'm right where I'm supposed to be right now, and that whatever I've already made and what I'm going to make has already happened. So I don't really need to stress myself out about it. And Neither do you, but I'm just giving you information just so you know that you can start applying that to your life and wherever you're at. So being consistent is just, you know, constantly staying on your purpose. What is your purpose? What did you decide to do with your life? What is it that you want to create, and how do you want to create it? Right? It's like your soul knows, which the soul is you. Um, your soul knows what you are to do in this world. And that could be multiple things, like I've said before. It might not just be one thing. But for me, that is helping people. Okay. I've always had this within me. I've always tried to help people. Like, it's just something that I felt in myself that it was what I'm supposed to be doing here. And this changed my life completely because it gave me purpose. It gave me something other than just working 9 to 5s and going and working for other people. And not that that's wrong, but, you know, a lot of us are meant to do bigger things and we're scared to do them because we're scared of what might happen and where that might put us and how people might perceive us and, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We make all these excuses. And really, why does any of that matter? Because we're all going to die at some point, right? This body is going to pass away at some point. You know, and ultimately, if you don't take the action on the things that you want to do in your life, then why did you live it? Right? And I think that's the most important key here is, you know, you're here for a reason. Even though you may give it your own reason, it's still a reason. And, you know, we're all rising in frequency and learning more about ourselves and who we are. And that is the source. We are all source incarnate. So God is creating through us. Okay. So each and every one of us, you know, is mirroring each other. We are all talking to each other all through our God selves. Right? So stay consistent, keep making your videos, keep making your music, keep making your jewelry, your art, whatever it is that you love to do. And I promise you, if you start changing your beliefs, changing your perception of self and who you are, you're going to be successful. And really, you already are successful. So keep reminding yourself that whatever you're doing is for a reason. You have a purpose. You are a divine being made of love. And love never dies. So you are important, and only you can express your frequency the way you do. Okay? Nobody else is like you in this world. And that is what is unique about you. It's not that you're special. It's not that you're better than anybody else. It's just that only you can be you, right? Because we are unified in diversity, which means at the core of everything, yes, we are all one. We are all God. But you are also diverse. We are white. We are black. We are brown. We are, you know, yellow, red, whatever color. We have different voices, different energy. I mean, ultimately, that energy is the same, but you carry a certain frequency, a certain vibration from God. And not everybody vibrates at the same frequency you do. So only you can emit your frequency the way you do. So in that saying, you're the only one that can be you. So think about how fucking cool that is. So anyways, guys, stay consistent, keep going, and believe in yourself. You got this. I love you. Bye.